What's up, you guys? Welcome back to IFU. We are coming back at you with another video. We got a movie review to talk about here, but it's going to be non-spoilers. I think we're going to go this route. We're just going to talk plain and simple about the Batman. Okay?
The Batman.
So it's the weekend. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. There's a lot of things that we could say about it. We're not going to get into full details on it. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed the Batman. I just thought that some things didn't need to be in it.
That was very well said. Proud
As
of you.
far as the story goes and the structure goes. It had every other element that you would want in it, though, as far as the Batman goes.
Oh my goodness gracious, yeah. Like you said, it has before it was the graphic novel kind of element to it.
Love the graphic novel feeling to it.
Definitely Seven all over it.
Seven.
David Fincher,
Definitely
so much.
big on David Fincher. Zodiac. Definitely a great depiction of Batman being this detective. Love to see that. It was
A lot
great
of
to see
Batman.
that. A lot of Batman. A lot of Batman.
Batman again. The Batman again.
Batman.
There he is,
Batman.
standing there again.
Yeah. But man, there was a lot. There was a lot of good things about it. But there was also some things that could have been taken care of
Differently.
better. Different approach to it for sure. You know, it just felt like to me or to us like it felt like almost like three movies in one.
Yeah.
And I felt like
Definitely.
there were things in there that they could have excluded, and it could have been for the better, and they could have just saved it for just like another sequel or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
Just kind of keep it more simple. You know, just keep it as like this core. You know, but
Right.
you just kept going to different plots and stuff. And
Yeah, subplot. Now there's
yeah.
another subplot, and then it's like another one, and then I'm just like, focus on like the two things, the two main like stories. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I do agree. Of course, obviously, and I think that like I said earlier, before was that it felt like this was the director's cut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
everything that he wanted it to be in there, and like, oh fuck it, I'll leave that in there. You know, just because like why not? We're just gonna go all in. All cards are in now. You know what I mean? But like I just don't know. I didn't feel like it was necessary.
No,
You know,
yeah,
like
that's
there
what
was
I'm
like
saying.
there was a few scenes that like dragged on like too long to me, and like I got the point of it like 10 minutes ago, like when it
Just
said it.
a lot of stuff to soak in, you know, and
Yeah.
to know about this now and then to learn about that next and stuff.
Yeah,
And
and like the Riddler to me, the way like they depicted him, I wasn't too happy about him, even before the movie came out or anything
Everything
like
from
that.
yeah.
But like I don't know. I didn't like his costume. I didn't like him talking into the camera like all the time, or like into the camera, like into the phone. You know, like. That was like that was the most he communicated was like through technology through the phone. Like I have to say this, man, they ripped off Dark Knight, man, with fucking Heath Ledger's Joker fucking talking into the phone and sending them messages and shit.
Definitely seemed like they
Way
picked a
rip
little
off.
bit of things that they did like from the original ones and kind of shoved it in the script book, you know.
Yeah.
They probably had time like during like COVID too when things were like on pause, and he probably just wrote extra shit and just kind of threw it in there and stuff.
Hey, they're gonna allow us to do anything we want anyway, so we'll just fucking do the director's cut now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you heard that, like he said, he was just like, he's like, no, this is my version, this is the cut, and there's nothing else. There's not like a rated R version or anything like that. You know, so it's like this was his director's cut for sure.
Totally.
Like he was like, oh
Totally
fuck it, I mean,
was.
3 hours for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Like we don't care about long movies. Hello.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Spider-Mans and Avengers and Lord of the
Casino,
Rings
Lord
and
of the
Avatars,
Rings,
or you can say
yes,
anything.
yes,
Going back even
yes,
further and further,
yes,
Cleopatra's and
yes,
shit.
Endgame, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like, if it doesn't need to be in there,
Yeah.
and it's just extra, just fluff. You know what I mean? And like, even good movies can have that in there. You know, it's unfortunate that they do that, but like, even good movies have that stuff. It just weighed too much down because it was like you had like a really badass scene or sequence. Not even if it was an action scene, like say like if it was just like whatchamacallit, just a good sequence that build up like the story and like the characters, and then went into the action scene. And then all of a sudden you had this like really random next scene or two that kind of went on for too long, and I was just like, I'm losing it now. You know what I mean? So that's just my take on that.
I do agree, and I really wish I just saw more of the core group. You know, Batman, Catwoman,
and
Penguin, and well, obviously even Riddler. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted just that little core, but then they just kind of jumped around and just did a little bit extra, and I just felt like it wasn't really necessary to carry the plot of what was really going on and stuff. So
just focus on like two. Like I said, just focus on like two storylines, man.
But man, everything else was beautiful about it. Beautiful cinematography. Visually looked amazing. The music was great.
Matt Reeves directed the shit out of it, dude.
He did, man. and I love the narration of Batman. It just felt so much like a graphic novel, and I love that.
And Robert Pattinson killed it.
He was amazing as Batman.
Really good as Batman.
You know? Like yes.
Bruce Wayne's a whole nother story because they rarely even like showed him. You know, just to be honest. Yeah. So like you don't really get the best like depiction of him as a Bruce Wayne, but like. Bro, he was slurking fools as Batman. He didn't give a fuck, man.
It looked great, you know. Best probably action sequence was the Batmobile car chase scene. Dude, of course, was just the highlight of the movie for sure. You know,
mega ultimate fucking highlight.
Obviously, you already know
goosebumps,
that from the trailer,
everything, dude.
So yeah.
I got the goosebumps and all that shit. I was just like, oh man, finally about to be some sick ass shit going down. I'm not saying like there was a couple of cool scenes before, but man, the Batmobile scene.
The Batmobile scene was probably the cake of the movie.
The big slice. It was a big portion slice of the cake, dude. Yeah, I just think because it was like perfect timing, and they were fucking with Penguin's story right there, which I liked more. I'm sorry, fucking Colin Farrell fucking killed it. Of course, you know what I mean? Because he's like they're acting. He's like not behind a mask until like like Paul Dano or whatever reveals himself. Whatever. Yes. You'll see it when it comes when you watch it.
Yeah, man. But
like, I just thought it was just a perfect setup going right into the fucking Batmobile sequence, bro. And it was hella long. It was the longest sequence.
It was long, and it was great though. Well stretched out in a good way. Yes.
And Michael's fucking score just so perfectly throughout the whole thing, and
totally.
And the Batman's theme, dude. I like it, man.
Dope, digged it.
But like that's what just like see that was like some good stuff that we were talking about. Like I said, like Zoe, amazing Catwoman.
Great,
it was fine.
And then I love the duo, the dynamicness of Batman and Gordon too was great.
Oh
too,
man, fucking Jeffrey Wright Gordon, man.
They did really
so
good.
good, man.
Really good,
so good.
Really love that stuff, and I really just love that noir feeling with it, with the detectiveness of it, and man, they nailed that.
They
stuff,
nailed
and
it.
I love that, man. You know, I just. Yeah,
and just to go off that amazing note, I think I have to bring in something that I didn't like, to be honest. So I could just go back and forth perfectly, just real quick, just to say this: Dawn of the Planet of the Apes,
yes,
and War of the Planet of the Apes,
Matt Reeves,
of course, amazing, like flawless movies. They're so great trilogy.
I love them.
Anyway,
for sure.
He only did the second and third, but dude, those fucking openings for those movies. Were amazing, like top openings for movie. Like you could put that in the top 10. Like say it's especially for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Like the opening to that is like amazing. Top 10 opening of like movies of all time. So like going into this, gotta say it. I was waiting for that amazing, cool Batman opening just to show who he is, just for like the first 5. You know what I mean? And it sucks that they had to. Well, that's right. It just sucks that they didn't do what I would have hoped. To say the opening wasn't my cheese. I was gonna say slice of cheese, but that makes no sense. Sorry, but that's what I'm gonna say. So like he didn't have that amazing opening, just for me, just in general. So you know what I mean, and just the way it did, I was just like, opportunity lost, I guess, But to get to the point. Oh, Andy Serkis was good as Alfred, but just not enough.
Yeah.
To be honest.
True.
I was like, wow, he wasn't in there a lot.
Again, some things that were just extra subplots that they could have just took out and just kind of developed other things.
Yeah,
just what it was.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So, but I still dig that. I still loved it. It's still Batman. It's still a Batman movie. It had
good.
All those elements.
It's a good movie, but it could have been great. Or you can say it was a great movie, but it could have been fucking like amazing. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was like hoping to get out of. Exactly. I'm telling you, like if it was just like. Sorry to say, like those 30 minutes that like didn't need to be in there, which I kind of believe it maybe possibly could be true. because that's just how it felt.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a 2:15 or 2 hour,
Just
like
more
20
things that we
maybe
have
just
to worry
cleaned
about,
up.
more things we have to think about. Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
man, the pacing would have
cut
been
those
so
out and
much
just-
better.
Yeah, exactly. I
Whew.
think the pacing would have been a little bit better, but then I just felt like it's just a little bit drawn out, and I
Yeah.
just didn't think it needed that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
save it for the other one.
Like you said, you should
Yeah.
bring that up too.
Yeah.
It's like there was enough. Just you already did in the beginning. But like it was enough to just be like at least 2 movies, at
Yeah,
least 2
could've
fucking
been.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, part 1, 2,
Could've been
the
a
Batman
could've
part
been
1,
concluded.
Batman
Exactly.
part 2. Damn.
Exactly. Just like the Long Halloween part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what we got. I definitely recommend people still see it for your own viewing pleasure. And
It's definitely a visual treat.
it is
For the eyes and the
stunning,
ears.
for sure. Beautiful to watch though.
Yeah.
Beautiful to look at.
And
everything's
Batman
great.
slurks fools. With
Batman's
no
all
mercy,
tight.
and it's pretty tight.
Batman is
Yeah.
tight. So I don't know. Just cut it off from that, I guess, and
Yeah.
then just kind of go from there. So just watch it for your own sake, and hopefully we
Yeah.
didn't say too much, about it, and just see it for yourself, and just watch it, have a good time. Yeah,
That was beautiful, man.
yeah.
That was great.
Try,
Yeah.
gotta do it for vengeance.
Oh, real quick too, just real quick. And Christopher Nolan's a better writer. Just real quick, just as a bonus, just real quick. And
If
then I'm
people
gonna
want to
say-
always compare these things, you know what I mean?
Sorry, but it has to be done.
I'm sorry, but Dark Knight still reigns supreme.
Yeah, he knows how to write
Yeah.
characters in a perfect story structure, man.
Mhm.
And that's all I just wanted to say.
Mm. Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan's cool.
Christopher Nolan. Yeah, exactly.
But still, we got Batman, and
Yeah.
take it
Still
out of this,
another
man.
Batman, another one in the box,
Another one bites the dusty.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, sign us off. I'm good.
Hey, well, you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. IFU, we're coming back at you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Peace. Like, subscribe, do some
Yeah,
stuff.
let me know what you guys think about it, too. Write some comments.